Imateli Shotisha, bitches. This is Tom coming to you from Shanghai for another Eurovision reaction video. And tonight, it is tonight now, I'm going to be reacting to Croatia. The song is called The Dream and it's by Roko. So, let's kiki. As always, timestamps are down the bottom in case you want to skip to my first thoughts or my score. I was really surprised when I looked up the stats for them because I've never really thought of Croatia as a powerhouse in Eurovision. Stat glasses on. Between 1995 and 2001 they had 6 top 10 finishes, and between 95 and 2006 they had 10 top 12 finishes. That's pretty amazing. Since then they haven't been as successful. They've qualified for the semis 4 out of 9 times, which puts them 15th in semi-final number 2, which is the more difficult semi. Looking back on some of their songs, I think you'll be a little bit surprised by my most played Croatian song. It's actually the song from 2009, Lepatena, which had this operatic, short, quite handsome Croatian man singing a very emotional serenade. They did a revamp where they added in this very irritating woman who did harmonies with him in a very irritating siren way. I have the version without her, which I much prefer. I absolutely love Nina in 2016. I think that ended up being my 3rd favourite song that year. She was really let down by the staging. It looked like a bad Freemasons initiation. Her dress was awful. Oh, it was terrible. That song is really quality and that performance just cheapened it dramatically. Last year they were very unlucky. Franca's song really was final worthy, but unfortunately she was in the semi of death, so she really didn't have a shot. It was a very unusual jazzy song and I really liked the fact it was different and unique. Jack Kudek in 2017. Now I initially hated that song, absolutely hated it. I think it was my last or second last place for quite a long time. And then I started warming to it actually when I was in Kiev. I think I was at the bar getting drinks. I'd already decided this was a song I'd go get drinks with. It's like, actually this isn't so bad. And the staging was extremely colourful. When it qualified I took notice of it and actually ended up downloading and listening to it around 30 times. So that's an example for me of how you can really not like a song and it can change over time. And he's also the person who's written this song, so I'm expecting more operatic tendencies. Their best result came in 99 with Maria Magdalena, and also they came 4th in 96 with that girl who with the red hair who did the shrieking. That's a classic Eurovision moment for me, wearing her little black dress. Like, I can even remember she was wearing like a little black dress. I haven't seen that video in like 10 years. I can still remember that. So Roko's released a new music video, so that's what I'm going to be reacting to tonight. Headphones in. Wanna know my secret? Bang. Whew. Let's see what Roko's got in store for us. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's like that German artist who does the Never-Ending Stairs. Oh god, it's just so dated. It sounds like 99, maybe 2000. Cool visuals though, I like that, the tornado, and I can't remember the name of that German artist. Escher. He's gotten rid of the angel wings, which is a good start. He's still wearing that awful white leather jacket. Can never have enough dry ice. War Images? Is it? Oh, don't start acting, Roko. Okay, chorus coming. It's just so shouty. Like he's literally just shouting. And the lyrics are just so cliche. Do I dream of love? No, I don't, Roko. Don't tell me what I'm dreaming of. It's like I dream of love, you dream of love, he dreams of love, she dreams of love. It's like when you're in school and you're learning how to decline verbs. Okay, like, this is still, oh my god, the screaming. Do you know when he's screaming? He's like, oh god, I just realized my song is awful. That's the moment when it kind of kicked in. That instrumental was okay, but it's just super dated. This is from a bygone era. And the images, I don't really understand what he's going for. They're not forming a story, it's just images of strife. Don't hit the piano, it's not its fault. Oh god. This is really dated key change. I just think that's so cheap, and they're just saying like homeless people, it's just... And he's just screaming again, he's just screaming, it's just... This chorus has no melody, it's just like scream, 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 just slightly going up a note each time. And then of course it's a Balkan song, so you have to have ljubav. If you don't have ljubav, then the song will explode. And then you have like a little bit of something interesting at the end, but then it's too late. You've already like checked out. Alright, headphones off, glasses off. Yeah, like that song does not work for me at all. It is so dated. It's a lower half of the Scoreboard song from '98. It is really cliche and it's just blah. It's just so blah. There's nothing for me to grip onto there. And look, he's undeniably an extremely talented singer. I don't doubt that for a second. But it's the same thing as Serbia, where he thinks that the way to show off your vocals is to just scream, just to like until you can't breathe and your face is red. It's just scream. And his national performance was the same. He just stood there shrieking, and it was almost like he was practicing scales, because the song is very repetitive. It's like da 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 da. It's just, it's not enjoyable. Of course, like it's just really painful to listen to. It just, oh god, it just does nothing for me whatsoever. And you know, it's kind of disappointing because I've downloaded Croatia the last 3 years in a row, so I kind of gotten to the point now where I am expecting a song off them. This for me is just a total flop. It's just, oh, it's really unbearable. The music video is, it's not awful. I like the Escher images, they were kind of cool, and the ceiling coming into thunder, okay, nothing wow, but nothing too cringe. The general images of atrocities happening around the world just seem fake. I can't hear their connection to the song. You know, Italy had similar images in their song last year, but it totally had a connection and it seemed very natural. France had the same thing in 2017. This just seems like it's a really lazy attempt to garner sympathy or give the song another dimension that it doesn't actually have. So it's like, oh crap, the song is about nothing. Oh, let's put some poor people in and let's put a flood in and a bomb. This demonstrates my extreme dedication to this channel. I'm actually going to listen to that a second time. Oh no, it's just shrieking in my ear. Oh, this is really painful. I just want this to end. It's just like, how much time is left? It's just, it feels so long. Like I'm a minute 50 in and it feels like 10 minutes. Glasses off, headphones off. Do you know what? I don't mind the last 30 seconds. When it builds up to the crescendo and you've got a bit of instrumentals coming in and the last 5-10 seconds are really nice, but it's too late. They should have started that much earlier. And that sounds a bit more contemporary. The first 1 minute 30, 40, 50 is so boring. I feel bad for him. Look, you can tell he's a talented singer, but this song is just, there's only so much you can do when you're given a song like this. The videos, the acting is pretty poor. You know, he's in an Escher painting and he's got his head in his hands, and you know, he's taken a couple of acting classes in Zagreb, and you know, they've gone through all their dramatic poses and he wanted to try them out. The first minute 30, the electronic sounds are super 90s, early noughties, and I didn't even hear this the first time and I thought it was dated, and when you add those in, it's like, okay, this is really bygone era. The vocals in the studio version are easier to take because obviously they've got some production in them that they can hone them down. His live performance for me was much shoutier, and that worries me that really when he doesn't have that extra help to hone in and clean out the vocals, it will be just shouty again. Coming to predictions, I think this is a lamb in the slaughterhouse. Semi-final 2 is very difficult. You've got a lot of unique songs that have taken a bit of a risk, good quality, competent performers. It's just going to get eaten up. I cannot see a way that this can qualify. Even some Jack Hudek magic like he did with his performance. I don't think there's anything you can do to bring this to life. Another thing is that it's been drawn as the first song after the break, position in the second half, which is the worst qualification record. It's actually worse than 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. So they've got Albania and North Macedonia, but because the semi-final's a little bit bigger, that extra hope gets a little bit diluted. I'll be really shocked if this makes it through. Coming to my score, in the studio version I like his vocals more, and I like that last 30 seconds. There was a little bit of promise there for me. I don't think this is going to be the case like 2017 where I didn't like it and was converted, but you never know what can happen. So my score for this is going to be 16. So, what do you think about Roko's The Dream? Did the Escher part remind you of the film Labyrinth with David Bowie? Yes. Did Roko correctly tell you what you were dreaming about? Please leave a comment in the comment sections below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on another Eurovision reaction video very soon. Goodbye.